Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play SaGa Frontier Remastered. So, when we left off, we had just finished telling Caballero to leave everyone alone in junk, and got a flight to Kurong. Any data? There's an information center behind the chicken over there. Just go in. Oh yeah, we've seen this place on multiple occasions, coming over here. This door is still barred, and the gate kind of is knocked off here, but this gate is open and the door is unlocked, so... Might still need adjustment. Makes it... oh. There are many ruins deep in the jungles of Shingro. For years, many ancient artifacts of primitive civilization were excavated at Shingro. This time they dug up something completely different. They found a mech core. Apparently, many years ago, there was a civilization far more advanced than Trinity. Astaroth appears in the form of a dark angel, all black with a bloody mouth. He carries a vital cord around his right hand and rides an infernal dragon. The correct... oh god. I can't read this fast. Leonard beat Edison, machine specialist at Manhattan Research Center. He originated many new robotic concepts, such as the alpha theory and gaze equals Belork phenomenon. He speaks happily of horrible things and laughs readily at pain and disease. He's exceedingly cruel. I don't think he's talking about... I do not think it was talking about Leonard anymore. Nakajima Robotics Incorporated. Main office, Shrike Border Area, Great Slope 211. Status. Factory was once shut down by a Trinity investigation, but today it's been reopened. Currently they're planning to launch a new mech on the market. Business is picking up again. Board members. Shitoro Nakajima, who's the president, Tomo Arai, who is vice president, Masa Otani, who is also vice president, and Hiroshi Ishii, which is manager. And then numbers. Data collected. Alright. I'm sure that was easy for, you know, robot to read. Anyway. Oh, while we're here. How's our money? Let's go do a gold run real quick before we do anything. This is another one of those cases. I probably should have done it between recordings, but let's go to Almy. I don't think anything happens in Almy here for Robot Friend. Robot Friend. I didn't mean to leave. I meant to leave this way. Okay. So let's remove the Pendragon. Let's remove the bumper. Wait, no. That goes up here. There we go. Okay, those junk parts actually give me mobility. That's interesting. We are going to buy one more, and that's because we are going to equip Jin. We give Riki a bumper. That's funny. Don't need guns right this moment. Actually, let's go ahead and give loot that Pendragon, right? Yeah, it's a little bit better. We'll go ahead and give him the Agni as well. Well, get one for now. We're gonna get 2 katanas, though. You know what? Let's keep the particle cannon. Yeah, one more gold run. Remember, robots live and die by their money at this point, so... I mean, if you can get rare drops, that's fantastic, because the rare drops usually, even if the item isn't stronger, for a mech, the abilities, like, well, I say abilities, the stats that a mech gets are generally more important to the mech than the raw power of the item. So, like, there are rare items that are going to be weaker than other that normally would be weaker, but to put them on a mech ends up making the mech a lot stronger than it would be. Okay. Now, there is one other thing I want to do, and that's I'm going to give Jin light magic. I've usually give him shadow magic, but we've seen just how useful Solar Blade can be, and I want him to have light magic. You know what? Rouge, come with me. Oh, never mind. I forgot. He just vanishes from mechs. He doesn't... Mechs don't learn magic, so he doesn't care. Oh well. I was hoping to bring Rouge with me. I forgot that he doesn't like machines. Alright, let's go ahead and buy Flash Fire and Flash Flood. Same thing with Jin. It's going to take Jin a while before he starts learning any more sword techniques, to be honest with you, so probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and have him start using, like, Flash Fire for clearing groups of enemies. Loot... I'm trying to think. Does it matter too much? You know what? Let's give Loot light magic, too. We'll just go ahead and go to the Luminous Labyrinth with these three, and have them, all kick butt over there. If we want someone to get under Shadow Magic later, we can. So, we're stuck here while they do their thing. I'm a robot. I don't have faith. I just wait here until my master returns. There we go. Okay. And away we go. Where shall we go next? We're not going to have them all too terribly long, but just for the sake of... because they can. Let's go ahead and come over here and give Mei Ling some realm magic. That way I can make sure that she has the gift of magic. Okay, I feel better now. Anyway. Let's go to Devon. Hi, Rouge. So yeah, Rouge teleports back and forth if you refuse him. Him being able to cast Vitality Rune on himself is probably not a bad idea, actually. And on that note, Maylene can learn Tara Magic. Oops. Made a mistake. What else? What else? Ah! Didn't mean to come in here. Anyway. Alright, so let's go to Shrike. So we were invited to go to Nakajima Robotics, so let's go to Nakajima Robotics.
Ah, you made it. I know I promised to check your system, but there's a problem.
Why don't you go to Sei's tomb? Give me a break, you never know what's in that place. If only we could use our Zeke. We've got no program to move the Zeke. Explain the situation. We sent a robot mouse to get to Trinity's restricted area to get some data. But after it got there, we lost its signal somewhere in Sei's tomb. Maybe in a place where transmissions can't reach. That doesn't make any sense. It was probably eaten by some monster. What are we gonna do? Why don't you ask them? I can't do that. Well, maybe. Can you help us recover our robot mouse?
With that data, is my analysis possible?
Affirmative. Departing. Slow down. You might find something useful in this factory. Take whatever you need here. And yeah, you can always buy bolt throwers, ion cannon. Ion cannon looks pretty cool too. Repair kits, which are going to be very valuable. This is something we can't deal with. And engineer car. I'm engineer car, programmed to analyze and fix all kinds of mechs. I can help with mechanical problems. Help us. Now I can finally work. So yeah, Engineer Car is moving into the party. And loop, bye-bye. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Engineer Car more of a ranged weapon user? I think Engineer Car is a ranged weapon user. At the very least, that makes it have a very high mobility. And you want this thing to have high mobility, because it has repair kit built into it. And that allows it to repair mechs. Let's see here. It also enables the use of energy supply, so it can use either repair kit, repair or energy supply a certain number of times every battle. And in fact, hold up. Yeah, it's got a low defense. I'm going to keep it on T260 at the moment. So, it said that it lost it in Sei's tomb, but before we go anywhere, can we... What's that look? It's today's fashion? Nakajima Robotics is to the south, just next to the highway. Okay.
Okay now. Analyzing data. B 94. W 58. H 88. Error.
They changed that one slightly. I guess still a little less rest for my cram school. It's correction for kids only. No adults allowed. I'm not an adult. I'm a robot. Mom's always telling me to keep my clothes clean. When do I get my snack? Huh. No one wants to tell me how to get into Say's tomb, huh? Well, we're going to Say's tomb. Oh no, we tripped over a slime. I probably need to go ahead and... Oh, I forgot to equip it. Oh well. Wait, let's actually attack with the katana so it gets the account for a katana. Or, you know, he can just get shot. Not equipment. Arts. Actually, hold up. Let's go ahead and work on getting him some light magic and getting him used to magic. Just go ahead and start with that so we can get his stats up. Let's see here, this way. I mean, while we're in here, we might as well, right? Mech! Cheating mastery, huh? Well, that's a lot of enemies. Alright. Let's go ahead and fight these skeletons. Well, that didn't last long. And we got Spirit Orb. Spirit Orb confirmed. Oh look, there's a mouse there. I mean, while we're here though. Murakumo confirmed. Now, I think this is actually going to be one of those cases where, okay, it just gives me more HP. So it's not a bad thing to have equipped, but Yeah, that will give me a little bit more strength, a little bit more mobility, but I'd lose my concentration and vitality. So let's just keep it the way we are.
Target obtained. Returning to factory. Oops. Target evaded too well.
There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get the best shield in the game. It's not really the best shield in the game, but it's the best early shield in the game for sure. Best shield in the game, I think, is it Dullahan? I think it's Dullahan. Okay, now that we've gotten to the point where Riki started to lose abilities, to be fair, it's not going to matter too much just how, what abilities I have where, because Riki's not sticking around in our party completely. However, he does have Magical Heal, and Magical Heal will be very useful for any fight, but until we start getting our mech team together. Oh, also, just got that shield. Let's give it to... For the moment, we're going to give it to Maylene, because she's a mage, and the extra water protection will be helpful. We're not going to go fight Sei, though. At least not right now. I may reconsider and actually go... Oh, I just had him use heal. Oops. I may decide to go and show off Sei. Oh, Oscillation. That's actually not a bad starting move either. Okay, game, you're making me want to keep him around longer, are you? Not a bad starting for him either. While the bird is kind of terrible for late game, it's not bad early game. Screen. Okay, well. Okay, Sonic Bat. There we are. That's actually a really good starting for him. That, if I can hold on to that, that may actually hold us until yeah. Until we get our party together. Anyway, back to Nakajima Robotics. Thank you! Thank you! Let's get the data. Wait here. Take care of him. Okay, it says that. I think he wants us to come back here. Also, yeah, those guys that were down there are now up here. And if we go back down... My company's been working on a combat model transformer, codenamed Valkyrie. Trinity censored our work and forced us to give up our project. Transformers are really out of date. Hey, I happen to like Transformers. Sorry. We applied the Valkyrie technology to a combat model, and that's the Zeke. But I guess young people nowadays don't understand what a great mech is. Zeke's now ready to be activated. How can you activate me in this tiny space? Whose personality you program into this piece of junk? Hiroshi's? I don't talk like that. Hurry up and put the attachment on me. Want to exchange information? A lost mission? How romantic. Can you take me with you? I can be very useful. And yeah, your body's very old. I can modify it if you wish. So then you can talk to him again, and you can actually choose a form. So yeah, there are 7 body types that you can choose from. You have type 1, which is your basic model. I am going to stay in basic model for a little bit longer because you do have to be in basic model form unless they change that for a sequence of the story to happen. Type 2 is what Rabbit was. So it's got the bit system, it's got pressurized laser cannon, which is, of course, just laser, and the EMC weaponry to stop missiles. It's an anti-mech. Then you have what Zeke is. And Zeke is very lightweight, very agile. It has the accelerator, which can be used in battle to buff its mobility by a far cry. It has a railgun and an AT missile, and while it's fairly versatile, I usually use Zeke with weaponry because it can learn Plural Slash to kind of offset the ranged weaponry it has. You have Type 4, which is what BJ and K was, so it's a medic robot. It has the laser cannon, it has Medipack, and because it only has 3 equipment, it does have a decent amount of space to equip other stuff. It is not as versatile as other things, but never hurts to have a medic. If you were going for a human team, having T260 be Type 4 is actually a good idea. Then you have Type 5. This sucker is heavy. There is a robot that you can recruit that has this body type, and we'll probably be recruiting it, but we may not be using it. However, it is beefy. It has twice the defense power as most others for starting. Of course, granted, with his equipment, it doesn't really need it. But it also has the railgun and AT missile, but it also has micro missile, and the fortified body gives it, I think it gives it more resistances. Then you have Type 6, which is the repair car. That is the mech version of the medikit. So that's what, of course, engineer car is. And then we have Type 7, which is kind of a weird thing. It has a pyramid foot. This has no mech that takes that form, and is probably the form I'm going to take for T260, just because it's unique. But for now, we're going to stick with Type 1. Now when you do go to use that, remember that it's going to unequip everything, so you have to remember to re-equip T260 when you're done. But that's what I mean by what body type you're in. So those types apply to every mech. So when I mentioned about body types for mechs, that's exactly it. So if you're either a Type 2 mech during T260's playthrough, or if you recruit Rabbit in Reds, this is the same thing. They learn the same skills. Anyway. Hello! Beat it. Only get a 10-minute break. Boy, Urpo's rough on their officers. Gathering data on Dr. Leonard B. Edison. Yeah? Do you know him? As a matter of fact, yes. Say, you're a rare type. Very original. Wherever you designed. I was assembled by Sir Taco. Sir Taco? An amateur made you? Huh, nice word. What do you want to know about Leonard? Must have him analyze me. I see. I think Leonard will be very interested, or will be interested in your case. I can take you to his office. Come along. So in from the shopping mall to the central gate. You can go in. We're here. By the way, I'm Leonard. I didn't catch your name. E102G. Let's start the analysis right away. I see your original core is quite different from your present body type. You have some similarities to Trinity types, but also many differences. The computer's having a problem analyzing your original core. This Sir Taco was quite the mechanic. He must have had 4 or 5 hands to do a restoration like this. He wrote notes on each of the parts he added. Looks like I can't help, but I've added a memory chip to your system. Thank you, Dr. Leonard. It was interesting. Here's a pass. Come see me anytime. So yeah. We met Leonard. That's 2 of our leads. There is one more lead, and that's the Shingro Ruin one. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can do before that? I think now we can go back to Shrike and change body types. I do believe that's actually a thing we can do now. Now that we've met Leonard, we don't have to be in the base body type. So yeah, now we can be in this body type. But like I said, it did unequip us. So we have the Electro Hammer, which allows us to use Hammer Crush, Micro Missiles, and of course our regular chassis. So let's equip our swords. Well, our sword. And there's our particle cannon. Equip our powered suits. Yeah, let's actually equip the junk helm just because it gives us intelligence. We probably don't need both. Hold up. Why don't we trade? Just for now. I'll trade out the junk helm for another powered suit, but for now, I really want you to have a powered suit. There we go. I feel better now. So let's take off the Hyper Blaster, actually, and give them... Hold up. Oh, no, okay. So, yeah, let's take off the Hyper Blaster and give this one the backpack. Does lower the mobility a little bit, but... Yeah, it needs to be up here. Okay. I'm trying to think of where to go now. Oh, Zeke! I forgot to... Yeah, we gotta get Zeke. So Zeke is built as a gunner to begin with, but it's one of those that can use swords, so I'm really not sure which way I should do. And goodbye, Mailing. Well, I suppose... Should I keep Mailing or should I keep Riki? Riki's new AoE is probably going to help us for a little bit at least. Does it have to have jet boots to fly? Yes, it does. Okay, then. So you keep your jet boots for now. Its mobility is already maxed. And see, that's another thing, is it already has maxed mobility. Even with, and I'm pretty sure it's the accelerator that does that, which actually makes me wonder if its mobility is already maxed. Okay, its mobility is almost maxed with just the base equipment and the Nakajima rewards. Okay, I got it. But if its mobility is already so high, why not give it something it can use as, you know, attack power? Oh, give me that. The only other person who can use it is... Note that mechs will probably benefit from the harmonium bangles or other harmonium gear besides the earrings more than most others would. So that's something I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for. Trying to think where to go next. Let's go back to Kurong. I actually want to get a Null Blade for Zeke and possibly another powered suit. Well, I know I need another powered suit. At least one. If I equip this, it should give... Yeah, just one is enough for Zeke to get some strength behind their slashes. Don't know how I'm using ladders this body. Not gonna lie. Lose 50 HP but gain strength and mobility, so... yeah, we'll go with that. I'm trying to think. Does Zeke learn Pearl Slash? I don't remember now. If I decide to have it become a gunner, I'll do that later. It's with machines, it really doesn't matter because you're not building up any stats outside of by equipment. So, well, we can't get our full team yet. So let's go ahead and head to... Where am I going? Oh, Shingro, that's right. So, the Shingro ruins that they're talking about in that set are actually these over here. Let's show off our hammer. Literally a hammer. How did we get suck blood and turn away from a bat? Oh yeah, Zeke doesn't have any abilities, but Engineer card does start with Crossfire, Hairs, and Spread Fire. Machine Master doesn't really do me any good, but hey. These are the remains of a ship. Looks like it was huge. Well preserved, given the environment and amount of elapsed time. Slight energy detected within. Could be a monster. Energy emission pattern is unique. Pattern identified. Defiant class ship, PG. Whatever that means. But it's curious. So yeah. Do your best not to kill bats that much here because you don't want to trigger Abyss Bat if you're not ready. I guess I can use Micro Missile too. Micro Missile is an AoE though. So, let's show off Micro Missile too. Yeah, this is why I like this form. It's not a powerful AoE, but it is an AoE nonetheless. Or if you do end up having to fight things, stay out of that room, basically. Fortunately, one fight's not going to be enough to cause us problems, so... Ow. Ultrasonic Wave. All the sound-based abilities. Well, okay then. Energy was detected. Now it's gone. I think that's to tell you went the wrong way. Yeah, because this is totally the wrong way. Well, that was a mistake. I kinda didn't mean to go down, but okay. Bewitcher? Oh, I got heal back. Darn it. I think I need to let Zeke absorb this. Hypno Flash. Well, it's better than nothing. Up we go. I just barely missed that. I was trying to grab the item before I ended up wound up in battle, but nope. Memory board. Memory board, huh? Okay, that's what I've already got. Now, if I was to replace this with a regular memory board... Okay, so the memory board would lose concentration, game ability, and intelligence, but that really wouldn't affect me that much. However... Yeah, no, that's not going to help me that much either. And that's the one I left on it, so... Yeah, that gives Engineer Car back its agility. Okay. I should have done that to begin with. Alright, let's go this way. Really, the only downside about leveling up his JP, talking about Jen, is the fact that it's not going to help towards his progression for the, yeah, that. Words. Towards the Comet Blade. Now, granted, when I go for that, it's not going to be that hard. Hyperscale. The heck is a hyperscale? Oh, it's body piece. What's its effect on robot? Not enough. Well, that robot was just bad at its job. The slime was better at its job than it was. Energy emission detected. Off-screen plant. Oops. Yeah, Spore can go away. Oh, here we are. There's no damage here. An emergency energy source is being utilized. Money. Search T260. Serial number T260. Type System Core. Design KT. Manufactured by MMW. Anti-RB model. Newest T series. Details RTX top secret. Data damaged. Repairing parts of data. Driving to HQ. Canceling combat position. Second warning. Receive the mission at HQ. On to destination. Search heading damaged. Already have those two. Don't think I have a laser. It went dead. Did you find some? Data obtained regarding T260 model and HQ. Mission: destroy RB3 model. What the hell are HQ and RB3 models? HQ may be a command base. No data for RB3 model. Our next stop is the command base? So, yeah, we apparently were a combat model designed to destroy RB3, whatever RB3 is. So, like that one guy said, you know, for a combat model, we must have had an enemy. Well, that we now know the name of our enemy, just not where to find our enemy. let's give Repair Cart a shot. I will say it's pretty funny that we haven't had too much in the way of anything to fight for main enemies, like no bosses or anything. Wait. What's... Oh, this is another one of those side paths. Okay. Oops. Yeah, Impale's one. Okay. Well, I'm going this way, apparently. Duelist Pistol. What's the stats for that for a gun user? Not bad, but the Lethal Dragoon is exactly better. However, if you weren't able to afford Lethal Dragoon, that would not be a bad increase for basically any mech. So if you're doing this without the money tricks, definitely remember to grab that. It only has one shot, but if you're just equipping it for stats, that don't matter. Plus, if you run out of bullets in your main weapon, hey. You know what, while we're here... I could not juke the bird. Jumpsuit. That's a weaker version of what I've already got, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I didn't get a chance to check Riki. Yeah, Gliding Spikes is 5. Let me not replace that. Well, we got a lot of 5s. Not replacing Magical Heal, but hey. Oops, too far. So yeah, that's the only purpose story-wise this place has. Only reason anyone needs to come here is T260. Everyone else, that's literally just a place for grinding or looting, if you like. Did I ever sell the gold ingots I had? No, I didn't. Well, let's sell them while we're on the way through. And that's probably going to just about do it for now, because it's not 100% obvious what we need to do now. We know we're looking for a HQ, but we don't know where HQ is, so we're probably going to need to talk to someone about that. We do have someone we can go talk to, though. And that would be our good friend Leonard. I'm pretty sure we have to go talk with him now. Oh, it healed Jen. Okay. Apparently it healed us when we went and rode the boat. I don't even know anymore. But that's gonna do it for now. And until then, we hope to see you again. Later.